Alright man, finally got the boys. The album drops today, the 4th of August. By the time you check out this video, the album will already be out. So go get it right now on iTunes. Micasa, Familia. What can people expect from this interview, boys? What are you telling us?
Well,
what country?
Just like a whole live listening session of all the music, all 8 tracks from the album.
Yeah.
And just getting to kind of show you guys why we wrote the song, what the songs are about, what this album is about.
Yeah. And how Duda lost weight and how he keeps buying all these cars.
I lost weight because I was hungry. There was no new music. So now there's new music. I'm definitely gaining that weight.
I know,
Yeah.
please.
Don't
So
worry.
guys,
Don't worry.
tune in and be prepared for some brand new music.
That's what's up. Click subscribe. That's what's up. The best live TV, Micasa. But let's talk about now when you guys realize the problems. You know what I mean? So Jay realizes that this is an issue. You realize it's an issue. You realize it's an issue. Who made the first move to say, okay, boys, we can't let all these small things deteriorate what we've built to something very solid and strong?
It's
you know
so
what I mean?
funny, Sabby, because you know when we got together 6 months ago to discuss this, we were getting together to break up. We weren't getting together to like, yo man, let's fix these problems. It was like, let's get together to say, yo man, we're done.
We're done.
We're moving on.
Yeah. Bye bye.
But it's kind of like, it's funny how like God works in mysterious ways, man, in life, you know, because when we got together, all of a sudden we started to like realize like how much we love one another. And there's no problem with saying these type of things. I think society and culture and whatever tries to make you steer away from saying, yo, it's important to forgive one another, it's important to love one another. So that's what we did. We kind of had like a new bromance, if you want to call it that. Like we just made up with one another. We addressed the issues. We addressed that we're gonna fix these things that we had issues with.
It never got physical, guys.
No, it got emotional.
No.
It got emotional.
Who cried?
Yeah, well, you know, I think we need to start raising. I think we need to start raising a new generation, man, where we like say, you know what, it's okay to be emotional about
Yeah.
Embrace that emotion.
Like, don't shy away from tears because you think you're a man. Like, we are 3 men and we love what we do. Like, let's not put on this whole like thing, like facade that, you know, I'm hectic, I'm celebrity, whatever. Like, we all have emotions. We all feel things. You know, I love these guys. Like, we love what we do. And that's why like we got emotional, because like, man, this means everything to us.
It's dope, man.
I love it.
It's beautiful.
And even though this fight was, well, not the fight, but the like disagreement was between the 3 of us, but we also had people out there also sometimes just saying, hey, maybe Duda, you can do all by yourself. Mo can do all by yourself. Jay can do all by yourself. So there's also, you know, certain people also that would come up to us and that can offer you like so much that would tempt you and say, listen, I'll give you this much, but just come do this by yourself, type of thing. So and we didn't fall that, you see, and we didn't fall for that even, you know.
But we know if it got physical, I was gonna win.
Yeah, man, I still do boxing.
Alright, the second song we're going to play for you this afternoon. It's called Shine. One thing we can tell right now, Bushai no Monty, it's not Moti's cars. Yo, if you follow Moti on Instagram, you know his work game is pretty strong. And Jay will post up his words, but he will always make it seem like it's an endorsement. So we never know when is the truth.
And because you are raking all these things, we don't know now which one is which. Which one is which? The one you're driving today.
There's a brand new album out.
Jay, do you have a house for cooking now? Or
Actually, we've got our own little place that we use for food, we use for music.
yeah?
It's out of Norwood, yeah, we've got our own place, man.
In Norwood?
Yeah, outside of our own properties.
Properties.
Micasa Properties.
Yeah.
What on now?
Mena.
Because if I told was
But Duda, you're very private, you know what I mean? Like, you know, when you look at the guys, you
we know they're people.
Yeah, like Moti, we see him out in the streets. I saw him in Bram the other day pushing. I was like, push, brother, push.
Yeah.
And I mean, and Jay is also.
If you listen to the song that just played now, you can tell why am I so private. Because I need to lock myself down and make sure that we're gonna release something super dope. So I'm that guy who always essentially, you know.
We can lock each other down.
Hey. How long is this interview?
You wanted to be.
Because he just wants to finish. Finish now.
Can I get some money inside and let the YFM bank account shine and we come back? We still hang out. It's YFM 99.2. It is a Friday. Today we're hosting the ones and the only Micasa in the building. They're taking us through the album. It is a listening session. As you know, right, you're the best driver. Always introducing you to the new music first. Go buy the album, buy all the songs that you're loving. They are available right now on iTunes. When we come back, we talk to the boys about, things like money. You know what I mean? Like, are they still in good terms? You know what I mean? Because because the money starts becoming a problem.
Yeah.
Fan love. Keeping relationships stable through all the success, touring, because you guys are going to London very soon. You've dominated the continent, so there's so much to go through with the boys. Jay, you always got to show love to Portugal.
Yeah, always, man.
Always.
Brazil is like our dream destination. We're going there in December for our first show. And this album was like heavily influenced by like the whole Latin sounds. I mean, there's a song called Magalinho on the album, which is a cover of Sergio Mendes' hit song. And I mean, he was such a huge inspiration on this album.
What are you saying on Feeling You, by the way?
Feeling You. Você é meu amor, minha mulher. You are my love. You are my woman. Você é minha flor, minha paixão. You are my flower. You are my passion.
Oh, that's so beautiful, though.
And then it goes on.
Such a romantic song.
You my lights. Yeah, so it's just like these little statements about her, and then.
Jay, even if you had to lie to us, we'd be like, yeah. You might recite it in your head and it sounds perfect. To us, you're like, it's the one, Jay. It's the one. All right, cool. Let's go. Pronounce the song. What's it called?
This is called Vida é Doce. Vida é Doce, which means life is sweet, and it's all about these connotations as to.
Yo, to all the DJs, go sounds on you when you have to pronounce the song. Sing it, he's on there. Micasa, I go, man, just fit that come touch game, but
You are trending. We are Familia is trending.
Yo, man, beautiful music. Taking us through the album. We got Micasa. See that? Tweet us. Tell us what are your thoughts. What are some of your favorite tunes right now? Tag it is at YFM. # the best drive. We are Familia. Let's talk about keeping the group together, because you guys were so candy at some point. You'll decide to have your own thing, as Micasa. That decision and how it is right now, how has it worked out for you guys?
Well, we're so candy, man. They've actually been good to us over the years, And there came a point where they actually thought that, hey guys, we want you guys to even grow more, so just spread your wings, as Micasa, and we want to teach you guys the business even, or in like a better way, And and then that's where it started with us actually seeing that, hey guys, we actually can't just do the music and be on stage and then not know nothing about the business, So they actually gave us all their blessings, and till today they still are behind, the success of Micasa, in terms of, saying that, hey guys, you guys are doing good type of thing. And so we're still a family. We're still a family with the guys, but Micasa, but at the same time still, is running as Micasa Music, as an independent
entity on its own.
As a sign, I'm an artist.
Yes, guys.
I'm sure there's people hitting you up.
I mean, we won't have time, man. I mean, with all this pressure coming left and right, we won't have time to push any artist. So, 3-4 Music, that's our company. It takes care of just 3 of us. Nothing else. Yeah.
Young cats are out here now in the game. There's the whole war on signing, not signing, signing, not signing, whether it's a good idea or not. Is it a good idea? What would you guys say, actually? I want to know from you guys.
Okay. You need to know the business. Go to whatever institution that can teach you, like Abu Samro, and then read books, man. I mean, because sometimes you sign these things because you don't have a startup, you don't have money to actually even come as far as YFM to come drop you, you know. So maybe umuntu wase Kimbali or umuntu wale, yeah. So I mean, if you sign a good deal, it's a good deal. If you don't sign a good deal, then you're in trouble. So it's not a problem to sign, you know. You just need a good deal.
When you guys, when you first signed, did you guys like go through the contract, or you're like, oh, this is what they're offering us and this is what they're saying verbally, so we're going to sign it and hope for the best?
I mean, there's always hidden things, man, Gulama contract. So
of course.
yeah. So sometimes, like back then, they would give you money like about like 100,000 in advance, and then it just blocks you with everything you can, and you sign.
You sign.
Yeah, and then you don't know the terms and other things, you know. But now these days, man, every information is available. It's not like mina they were cooling a corner. Yo, yes.
Because you've been around, you know what I mean? Like,
so now every information is available. There's Google, there's YouTube, there's every, you know. I mean, we didn't have that. There was no Google, man. I mean, even though Bacon, I didn't own a computer.
Didn't have access to it, yeah.
Internet was the last thing I could think of. Oh, so you want to you know, it's not like now there's Wi-Fi. Go everywhere, there's Wi-Fi. So yeah, man.
talking about music and contracts, as Seppi has opened up this this conversation. You guys have traveled so much, and I'm sure there's different labels that can offer you guys an opportunity to take your music global. You know, as I like to say,
from $10 million. I mean,
you know, like you can put it out there because it's what you feel like Micasa's worth. $10 million. If that's the signing fee and that's what you guys want, that's what you guys need to get. If any label had to reach out to you guys, you know, in a global, you know, perspective, let's say, yo, this is what we can give you guys. Would you guys sign, or you guys are cool with what you guys are doing right now?
like I said, okay, take it, Jay.
No, go for it.
Like I said before, man, a good deal is a good deal. So now we've got so much time to look at the contract and then say, okay, sharp, not just let $10 million, you know, dollars. So yeah,
would be nice.
I can even twist their arms, these guys.
I think a contract deal has got a lot to do with what your ambitions are. I think a lot of people get blinded, like, oh my God, Sony Europe wants you, or Sony Portugal, Sony UK, whatever. But like for us, for example, like South America is like a huge part of our game. You know, the whole Latin market is where our hearts are because of the type of music we make. You know, so when a major label in Australia wants to pick you up, like you analyze the deal, and I think the best way to do it when you get to kind of the Micasa level and you start to get outside of South Africa is you got to think territory based. You got to try and kind of sculpt deals per territory instead of just trying to sign, you know, unless like you get one massive worldwide deal with Sony worldwide and they show you that they're going to do money behind your project. Yeah. Like, it's so easy to sign, man. It's really easy to sign.
Is the vision aligned with all of you? Because it's one thing if you want to do, you know, Europe and others want to tackle Africa. Is the vision all together with the team aligned that this is where we want to go? So if a contract comes, there's a consensus, a clear consensus.
I don't think you ever know you know, what the right decision is until it's, you know, slapped in your face and you have to make a decision. But I think that we all are on the same page of what we want to do, and that's spread the music. Yeah. I think we love traveling, touring, getting to kind of see our fans across the globe, getting to make new fans. But yeah, I think that we all like have the similar vision of spreading the music, and I think that the Latin countries is something that's niche about Micasa. You know, when you go to Portugal and you watch Micasa perform, you see 5,000 people watching the show. You know, it's not Mickey Mouse thing. You know, it's the Portuguese Latin market is huge. I mean, when you go to Angola, Mozambique, Italy, and you see Micasa playing, it's like another Mzansi. And for us, that's where we know we've got something niche. Is that the whole Portuguese dude is really talented with the samba vibe as well. The trumpet makes sense from a South American point of view. I mean, you've heard the Cuban, Mexican style. South America, the horn is like a huge integral part. So it's just the way that we've come together that it works.
All right, cool. It's like something. Iman, bye. That contract is coming. All right, cool. This one is called Familia, and this is an album. You know what I mean? So, what's the name of the song? Is this you guys coming together, sticking together? The concept behind this record we're about to play.
Yeah, this is a song that just says that, man, your family, and that let's just stick together, you know, and let's love one another. So yeah, this is a track called.
There are a lot of
and
key lyrics in the song.
Yes.
That like make it really unique. There's a lot of things that like this is very much a declaration song. It's something that we wanted to kind of say over our own lives. Like we are family, and we're gonna fight for what we love. It's not an option given up. There's lyrics like we're not trying to be everything to everybody. We're trying to be something to somebody. And those type of lyrics. So it's more of like a declaration song. It's not necessarily like the lead single of the album. It's just kind of like a wrap up of what the whole album's about.
I love that track.
Yeah.
Even management is coming downstairs right now.
It
It's
never
crazy.
happens.
It never happens until we miss the adverts.
If anything, they walk through like Sinzane.
That time we thought they were here because they love us, but they're here to talk about the ads.
Shout out to Kanyaba one time saying, yo, at YFM, Shu Micasa is life. Kimo Mzizi says, shout out to at YFM for the listening session of Micasa Music, hashtag the best drive. I'm definitely going to buy this album, I'm loving it.
William Lehucha on Facebook says, Duda, why shapa BD man? I was
Yes.
sleeping, but you guys woke me up. And Andile says, I can't wait to listen to the new Micasa. Well, you are right now. And he says, you guys are dope and keep working hard. William says, you guys rock, man. Hi, Labaka, guys. Labak means you're fighting. You're fighting the people. Bradley says, it's fantastic. And personally, I feel like every time I listen to Micasa, I get renewed all the time. You get reborn all the time.
Nice blessings, man.
There we go.
When you put together the beats and you guys make a song, like, are emotions part of what you guys trying to evoke, or it's just always a mood and just always a feeling and just run with it?
It's a feeling. I don't know about these other guys, but it's a feeling, man. And especially when it comes to house music, how are you going to do a song when your heart is sad? I don't know, it's one of those.
Yeah.
You got to have that mood, pumping all the time. So yeah, man.
It's always so funny when I hear people, when they're trying to do their album, I always say, how many songs fell out? And why did those songs fall out?
It's funny how we had 8 tracks for this album. On the dot, like this.
That's
Really?
it.
So no song?
You know why? Because we didn't want to put a song just to fill up an album.
Yes.
So we okay. Because previously we did 40 songs.
Nearly 40 songs.
double
Previous
this.
songs. And till today, man, we sit down and say, yo, this song went to waste. There's a couple of songs that, we didn't push, and then we felt like they just went to waste, So this time we were just hitting on the door, like 8 songs. Yeah.
That's a lot of
That's
songs.
a lot of songs.
That
That
means
means
because it's easy now to do a song, man. I can do a song today and release it tomorrow as a single, So there's like too much going.
Quality
going
versus
on.
quantity now.
That's
Yes.
That's it.
Yes.
And people are consuming music like so much quicker, like there's a new song every day, so we thought like we just do to the point, feed your soul for now, and then when you're done eating we'll release another one, instead of giving like a double disc or 16 songs, and then some songs just get lost. So we just wanted to get to the point.
all right, let me squeeze on a call. We got the Cross on the line. The Cross.
Yo, what's up, Sabby?
All is good, bro. Talk to the boys.
Good. Sabby, you know what? I think that everything needs a strategy behind, and then I love the fact Micasa decided there was, breakup, which worked very well, because look at the hit that they just produced now. I mean, yeah. What a strategy they've used there.
Okay.
All right, cool. So what's the question? They didn't break up, by the way. What's
So
the
he's
question?
basically saying, always fight.
Oh, you're saying there's a strategy?
He thinks it's a PR. It's
Oh.
a PR, man.
Very well.
Oh, the PR. Oh, you think there's a PR stand?
No.
No shame. I think he's basically saying, Pilanilo, which is release music. So every time you fight, clearly there's fire that comes out of the studio.
The fight will get hotter and hotter, man. Next week, Jay starts my fingers off and I can't play anymore, man. Hey, guys, careful. No.
Is he like 900?
No, it's good, man.
All right, cool. Top of the hour. We got 2 more singles to play, and then we'll wrap it up. Shout out one time to the boys. Micasa in the building. It is a listening session right here on the best drive. Idea behind the song, "In Love with You." Who was in love when this was put together? Jeez, the song is good.
I think the songwriter always answers.
Is this dedicated to your wife?
Hey man, I thought you were actually gonna play this song.
Come on.
Yes.
I was like, we're getting ready to jive there. Yes, it is.
It's dedicated to your wife.
Yeah, of course, man. It's a song that actually was birthed because of something that happens on tour. There's our bassist, his name is Carlo, and he always calls his wife whilst we're on the road, and he's like, baby, you know what, I love you, and there isn't anything that you can do about it, you know. And I thought, man, that's such a cool thing to say, you know. So and then everybody in the band like started calling, hey baby, I love you. There's nothing
You know, still waiting for your call, but hey.
yeah. So the hook line is, I think I'm in love with you, and there ain't a thing that you can do about it. So it's just using that moment within the band to make a song out of it.
Yeah, it's songs like this that make you introduce your main and your side chick together.
Sure.
Give me Kazekins and it's a song.
You know, I have a feeling that as soon as this loop that I'm playing is done, Ziao.
It's a groovy song, man.
That's what I feel. Like, as soon as this loop is done, it is Friday. So this is like the build up. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Then he's like,
Let's get it Friday. There you go.
alright. Hanging out to Micasa. Yes.
When you make music, I like to ask this actually. Who do you make music for? For yourselves or for the peeps?
Yeah.
And I agree, you know your people, you know your consumers.
Yeah, the honest answer is that the industry and the pressures of making music, you get pulled into having to make music for people and for hit sake. You get pressured into like, yo man, you need to be nominated for these things, you need to have #1 single, and then all of a sudden you start thinking about what's trendy, what's happening, what are people talking about, and for me personally, like, I think that's where I've written some of the worst songs, is when I get pulled into that. This album, we were like, man, let's make music that we love. And like, you know, you asked earlier on off air, like, yeah, is there any hate, you know? And like, there's always hate, you know? There's always people that just don't like what you do. And one of the things that we've come to terms with is that's okay.
It's okay.
Like, dude, like,
yes.
there's so much music for everybody. Like, if you like some other vibe, then listen to, like, I don't like everything that I hear.
Absolutely.
So we're just trying to make music for the people that love what we do, the people that appreciate what we do, and for ourselves to just pump in the car.
And the industry is so fickle though, you know, you'll say one song is trash and then it comes out a couple of weeks later, you're like, this is the best song. But have you guys ever had a song on your album that you wanted it to pop so badly and it never did? And the one that's unexpected is the one that popped the most?
There was a song.
When we first started, I didn't like the streets at all.
Yo, that tune, guys.
At all.
Someone
Never
stole
mind.
that album.
Ish, my man. And then Mo kept on telling me and Jay, like, hey, this is the hit song. I was like, no, not in my, you know. So it's one of those songs, but I think the song that didn't do well.
Hey, it was that song, man. We tried so much with Vose, guys.
Oh, Vose.
was.
Oh, yeah.
Você, uma menina especial, você, uma estrela. I even forget it now, but yeah. It was on the second album.
Yeah, the second album.
One of the songs that surprised us that we didn't think was a hit was Jiga, to be honest. We thought it was a joke and we like just put on the album like at the end. And we were like, yeah, let's just see what happens. I mean, that turned out to be one of the biggest songs we've ever
The
done.
dance also helped that song.
Yeah, big time. I mean, that was one of Duda's ideas. So yeah, it was cool.
Yo,
It's always like that though.
I'm scared of saying now it's time for us to play the last song. So I'm trying to find another question. But you know what? Let me play the music. And when we come back, we'll wrap it up with the boys. Because you know what? We got bills and everything that we need to squeeze in. The last one that we're playing off the album, it is available right now. The physical copies are available in all music outlets. Go get it. It's also available on iTunes. Familia, Micasa. It's a third album, right? Fourth
Studio album, yeah.
You guys
6
have
years.
been having
Yeah,
this.
man.
Album number 4.
We love making music.
The first one is Micasa.
Micasa, the
Yes,
second one was
second one was
Sukasa. Third one was Home Sweet Home.
Oh,
And now
yeah.
This is Familia,
You
yeah.
wanna take us home, eh? You wanna get us home?
Who do you guys wish you could have collaborated with, or this project was not about collaboration?
For
it was
this
just about
album,
Micasa?
nobody. Like,
Nobody.
we just wanted to make the three. We wanted to go back to the three of us focusing on what we want to do. It's a very personal album, so yeah.
What music was when you guys started and what music should be now.
Exactly.
We love it.
Awesome stuff. Anything you guys want to promo before you guys head out? I know you guys got a world to showcase this movie music to.
Well, man, I think the main thing is tomorrow night we are going to throw one hell of a party at the Good Luck Bar, which is in 1 Fox Street in town. Tickets are still available on CompuTickets. And yeah, I mean, we've got a whole bunch of incredible people performing there. Fresh is out there, Lebs of the Villain is out there. And yeah, more flavors there. Yeah, the whole Shimza's there.
Yeah.
Soul Healer. So yeah, it's gonna be a real party, man.
Yeah.
Dope.
Gonna see you guys tomorrow night. It's gonna be a great time. You'll see how I'm gonna perform that song Familia when I'm feeling some type of way. It's gonna be delicious.
Yeah.
Cool stuff, man. Shout out one time. Follow the boys on Twitter, Instagram, everywhere. Let's get the social platforms out.
At Micasa Music. And I know that we got no time, but you know, you mentioned at the beginning of this interview the first time we walked in and you were there. We'll never forget the day. The first time we ever went to a radio station was YFM to try and get Pernille and them to play these streets, and they said yes. And you guys were the first place where we got our first #1. And when you mentioned, Sabby, that you wanted to bring us on, it's really special coming here every single time, because you know there's no place like home. The people that show you love from day one. So thank you to YFM for supporting
Micasa
us.
Sukasa.
Thank
Bless.
We got you. Now we just gave you close to 1 million airtime, 1 hour 19 minutes. Tell me any other station that would do that to artists.
Please don't come ask for it back.
Shout out one time.